Oh, this one is going to be cool. Check this out. There is Gastropods. Check this out. A tiny bit of a gastropod. This one is a little bit smaller than the other ones, but morning, my friends, and welcome back to another fossil hunting episode. Yeah, that's right, I'm back, and once again this is the third time that I come in here, so this is a very special place to search for fossils. If you saw my other episodes, you know that this is very rich in terms of corals. So my understanding is that this was a huge reef back in Jurassic times, and then later they built this where I am. So this is the ruins of an ancient fort that was part of the defense lines of the Lisbon area during the French invasions. So it's still very early, and we have a beautiful sunrise. So I don't have much light to do some footage yet, but I just want to show you this beautiful landscape that it's amazing. So during the week we have lots and lots of rain. Just yesterday the rain stopped a little bit, and today the forecast is that it's not going to rain, so probably we'll have nice weather to search for fossils. I guess the rocks are wet and very clean from dust. So I'm not sure if I'm going to return to the same areas that I was in my last episodes, because there was a lot of stuff still there, and I have different areas that I want to explore, because, well, I don't I think that I concentrated in the area, and there are so many fossils that I tend to stay in that and I don't explore so around. So I would like to explore a little bit, so I'm not sure if I'm going to do that. I hope that I have time. So I'm going to enjoy a little bit the sunrise, so, and take a few pictures, because, well, my car is literally parked on top of fossils which is amazing. So, well, there is a few parts that I would like to explore, so I'm mainly concentrating in this area, but around there are a few spots that were dug up. So I see by the lens of the machine, of the camera, that there is exposed, I guess, rocks or dirt. Not sure if it's going to stay that for a long time. So, my friends, I didn't want to start recording so soon, but I was in the middle of all of this bush, and I was looking down to see if there was any spots worth of investigating, and I spotted here and there a few bits of broken fossils of corals. But check this out, I guess this one is pretty neat, and it's quite different from the others that I normally found in here. So check this out, it was in here, and it has this configuration, well, a little bit strange. So check this out, I'm going to pull it out for you to see it better. Check this out, it has, well, this kind of pimples. I don't know how to say the name, but it's different from the other ones that I normally found, where it almost looks like it is some honeycomb pattern, and this almost looks like it is an octopus pattern, so quite different from the others. So on this side of the hill we have a different configuration of fossils. looking at the ground, we can see broken bits of shells of oysters and some bivalves. I guess this is Isognomon, as you can see by the inch. But there are few corals, but not as many as on the other side, and I'm still following the path of the water, and there is stuff that for me, oh, this is part of some shell. Guess this is, okay, Isognomon or Archomytilus, I guess. But anyway, so there's a lot of broken bits everywhere. So what's this? Oh, oh, check this out. I don't believe that I found another gastropod in here. It was sticking out like this, so cool. Probably there is more around. So, but the gastropods that I have found in here, they are very small compared to the other ones that I found near my house, more or less, more near my house. So, what's that? Could that be another one? Not sure. I guess it could be. Let me see if the camera. See? There's something. Some quasar. Well, I am bring it home. I will bring it along. So I will see if after some cleaning with water if it is a gastropod. But you know, where is one there is more. So let's investigate a little bit more. See what I was talking about? So there's a lot of broken pieces here of shells, which is different of the other side, which the ground is mainly bits of corals. So it's quite interesting to see that there is this change. What's this? Check this out. This is kind of a funny rock. See? It almost looks like. Could this be what? A coral? Oh, this one is big. Oh, it's round. Oh, it's a little bit of a coral, I guess. Yes, indeed. I thought it could be a bivalve because there's a lot of pieces hanging around, but it's not. Okay. So the sun is still very low in the horizon, but I am following the path of the water, just finding broken bits, nothing to it, just broken bits of bivalves. And as you can see here, well, we have, I guess these are or Isognomons or oysters. It's oh. Friends, take a look at this. Okay, so cool. And this is worth just to follow the path of the water. See, we have a nice gastropod in here, and I guess this is the same specimen that I found last time that I was here. Oh, this one is cool. Okay, let me just put it in the shadow for you guys to see it better. So it's filled with moss, but it's this. Oh, and it has some incrustations. I guess I'm not sure if that's the correct name in English, but very cool. I have to put it in bleach in order to remove all of the moss, but so cool. I have just a few of these species. I don't know the name. They have this pronounced coil in here in the middle of the big one, so it gives this lip over here in the first spiral. So I have to check in the books what kind of specimen this is. They are not very big. At least I just found some smaller ones, but it's pretty nice. Pretty nice. Let me just put it in the macro for you guys to see it better. So now I have microscopic vision, and as you can see, there's something attached to the side. It almost looks like the coil of an ammonite, but that's not an ammonite, some sort of a worm that is attached there, and there are a few other stuff attached, so not really sure, so I have to be careful with this one. Very cool. Well, still following the path of the water, and well, I guess the area is well, mainly just bits of oysters, but in here there is gastropods. Check this out. This one, well, it's not looking great, but it's a pretty good indication. Oh, but this one is the classic specimen, so it's not the same one, the same specimen that I found, so this one is pretty damaged, but well, it's a good indication that I am in the right path to find gastropods. Oh, in the right path to find hunters as well. I don't know if you heard that, but there are some gunshots coming from that direction, so I have to be careful in here. So, still here. So the sun is starting to get real strong on my neck, but I came to this area where this is a conglomeration of stuff. I don't know if this was all disturbed by the wild pigs, but this is where the water converge, and I was looking at the ground and this is quite mixed up, and check this out. Check what is in here. This is pretty amazing, and this is another one. So see the hinge that I was talking about. So let me put it in the shadow for you guys to see it better. So very, very cool. This is a part of a gastropod. This one is very, very eroded, but I guess this is the same specimen that I keep finding in here. So very cool, and probably there is more in here, so I just need to stay sharp, and let's see if we can find another. Oh, check this out. This is not a gastropod, but this is very cool. Let me see if I can cast a little bit of a shadow for you guys to see it. So see the pattern of the coral. So nice. Okay, there's a lot of good stuff in here. So let's see. So this is not a fossil, so this is just a part of a shell. Yes, this is okay. This is pretty recent. Oh, there is another one in there. See it? Okay, another gastropod. Yeah. So cool. Again, this one is a little bit broken. Okay, I'm very happy because this is a concentration of gastropods. Little but interesting. Oh, there's another one in there. Let me see. This is just a bit. Oh, sometimes I this is just a tiny bit of a gastropod, but I was able to see it. So sometimes I get amazed by myself. So I guess I'm tuned to focus on gastropods. I don't know why. So let's see if there is more around. So now it's going to be difficult. Finding the number 4, it's going to be hard. And the dirt is very, very wet. If I put my feet on the wrong place, I could bury it. Something that is, well, calling for me. Okay, what's this? This is just a piece of coral. I have to put my gloves on. I took off my gloves to mess around in my camera, but I have to put the gloves back on. So that was the place where I found those gastropods. And check this out. There's more around. Check this out. This one was disguised in here. This one is a little bit smaller than the other ones, but it's the same specimen. That's for sure. So, okay. This is pretty. So, it's quite interesting because on this side, it's, well, as you can see, There's not much rocks, so they were all dragged by the water. And well, we have, my guess is that this, oh, it's another little fellow, another gastropod. And this one is, well, it's made of calcite, I guess, so it's kind of a yellowish color. And this one, what's this? This is just a bit. And we have the usual broken bits of coral. So I'm going to be very picky on today's hunt because, well, I already have a lot of bits of coral. Oh, this one is going to be cool. Check this out. It's buried. Hey, let me see if the spirals are complete or not. Oh no, no. Oh, shame. This one is broken. Okay, but probably there is more around and on greater condition. Let me. Well, this place keeps on giving. Check this out. There's another one in here. Ah, so cool. Let me see if this is complete or not. Not. Oh, this one has the last spirals. Oh, pretty nice. Pretty nice. Let me put it in the shadow. Let me see if the camera focus. Okay. Okay, but it has the top a little bit eaten away by the erosion. Okay, maybe there's better ones. Okay, there's someone in there, so I have to be careful. Okay, as I was saying, there's something interesting in here, so check this out. We have a nice gastropod in this one. Oh, there's a lot of shots, gunshots. I have to be out of here as soon as possible. So I'm going to carry this one and be on my way back. Okay. Welcome back, my friends, to my collection. So I didn't want to end today's video without showing to you some of the specimens that I've managed to collect during today's hunt. Now they are a little bit more clean, so I managed to clean them with water and some bleach, and some of them has quite interesting details. So let me just show it to you guys in bigger detail. One of the details that I want to call your attention to it is that these gastropods that I've managed to collect during today's hunt, most of them has this ridge over here in the first spiral. See? It's kind of pronunciated ridge. I thought this could be, well, some part of the broken shell, so you can see here that the shell is gone, and what we have is the inner mold, but we almost can see some part of the pattern of the fossil. So this well, eggshell that you can see here, if I can call it that, so this is part of the original shell, I guess. But let me see if you can see better. This almost looks like it has some sort of a pattern of on the shell, so quite interesting. I'm not sure if that is possible. Keep in mind that these are very old fossils, and they are from the Jurassic period. And well, I'm not sure if the pattern or the colors are preserved during the fossilization process. I guess not, but this almost looks like it is some sort of, well, some sort of cool and interesting pattern of the original animal. So I have another one in here that is also quite interesting, and this has, I'm not sure if this is the original pattern or if this is some sort of the mineralization process that occurred. Can you see it? So it almost looks like it is some different texture, this one. So this one appears not to have shell whatsoever, but it has a different texture. My guess is this is part of the fossilization process, so it's not the animal by itself. But looking at the mainly all, but looking at the fossils, so this is the, well, another one that has this first spiral with this ridge raised. So this one is quite interesting because I also showed this in the video. It has some sort of parasite still attached to the side of the fossil. Pretty cool. And we have this other one that I guess, well, I'm not sure if this is a different specimen or if it is the same specimen with the ridge raised, and it almost looks like it was broken in half and it's a little bit offset to the side, and it forms this strange shape, but I guess this is one of the same specimens. So we have this other one in here that is a little bit different from the main ones. So this one doesn't have that ridge, so quite normal snail or gastropod. Still pretty interesting. So it was quite surprising to me to find so many gastropods in that area. I thought that I could only find bits of coral, but these ones were concentrated in that area, and I regret because I didn't have the possibility to find more, because there was a lot of hunters in there and they were shooting right next to me, so you can almost see that this difference from the inside of the mold and the bits of the shell that after 100 million years is still in there. That's my guess, so I'm not really sure if this is part of the shell or not. Well, it's quite interesting to study these little fellows, because they could give us hints of what was the environment back then. So I guess these were marine life animals, and now, as you can see, the ocean is very far from the place where I picked them. So we also have this beautiful coral that I managed to show you in the beginning of the movie. We have some cool definition on this side, so pretty interesting. So friends, that's about it for today's video. So it was a little bit shorter than my usual videos, but I didn't have much material because there was a lot of hunters out there and it was a little bit dangerous being in there, but I'm planning to return. So don't forget to put a like and subscribe, and I will see you back in my next movie. Bye!